Good morning, students. Today I am going to tell you about valency. It plays an important role in chemical reactions and in the chemical properties of elements. We may define the valency as combining capacity of an element with other element is called valency of the element. It means the ability of an element to combine with other element is called its valency. For example, valency of hydrogen is 1 plus 1, oxygen minus 2, chlorine minus 1, calcium 2, and iron has 2 valencies 2 and 4, that is plus 2 and plus 4. It means ability of 3. Ability of iron atom is to combine with the one atom of the element whose valency is 2 and the element having valency 1 can, with that element iron can combine with 3 atoms of the element whose valency is 1. It means iron can combine 3 atoms of chlorine to form iron chloride. It is the traditional definition of valency. Today I am going to tell you about the new concept of valency. As we know that electrons present in outer shell of an atom is called valence electrons, and they take part in chemical bonding, chemical combination. The subatomic particle electrons revolving around the nucleus in an atom take part in chemical bonding, chemical combination. Those electrons which are present in outermost cell, in the last cell. Now, elements have a tendency to acquire a stable outermost electronic configuration. Atoms of elements have a tendency to acquire the outermost configuration of inert gases like helium, neon, argon, xenon, radon, krypton. In order to acquire a stable outermost configuration, atoms lose or gain or share valence electrons. In order to get stability, that is stable electronic configuration, that is stable electronic arrangement, atoms lose its valence electron, gain or share their valence electron with other atoms of elements. So now valency can be defined as the number of valence electrons lost, gained or shared by an atom to obtain a stable outer shell electronic arrangement is called its valency. This is the modern concept of valency. The number of valence electrons lost or gained or shared by an atom to acquire the stable outermost electronic arrangement is called valency. For example, so aluminium having atomic number 13 and electronic arrangement is this. Aluminium loses its 3 outermost electrons and is converted into aluminium ion to acquire the stable arrangement of electronic arrangement of 2 and 8, and we know that the atom having 8 electrons in outermost orbit is stable, becomes stable when the second orbit or third, fourth and so on orbits are the outermost orbit. Here chlorine 17 and electronic structure is this. It is not able to lose its 7 electrons, so it gains 1 electron and is converted into chloride ion to 8 structure. Now it is stable. For example, carbon 6 having electronic arrangement 2 and 4. Here carbon atom can not lose or gain 4 electrons to acquire the structure of 2 and 8. So it shares 4 electrons to get this structure, the stable structure of neon to 8. Here these opposite ions, aluminum ion combines with 3 chloride ions to form AlCl3, a molecule of aluminum chloride. Example compounds formed by carbon by sharing a carbon has 4 valence electrons and it shares its electrons with 4 hydrogen atoms and acquire the outermost stable structure 2, 4, 6 and 8 electrons. Hydrogen requires 1 electron. Hydrogen becomes stable when its arrangement is 2. It means 2 electrons are present in its outermost shell. Here by sharing one electrons of hydrogen and carbon, this hydrogen becomes stable and carbon becomes stable by sharing its 4 valence electrons with 4 atoms of hydrogen, forming a compound CH4, methane. Oxygen, as we know that atoms cannot exist in free state, so oxygen exists as O2 molecule. In oxygen, oxygen has 6 electrons in its outermost orbit. So two oxygen atoms share 2 pairs, 1 pair of each atom and becomes stable. Here we can see 4 to 6 to 8, and here also 8. It means O2 molecule is formed. Now I think it is clear to you. Now one case is the case of ions. Sodium ion, ammonium ion, sulfate ion, and so on. The valency of ion is the number of charge contained by the atom or group of atom or ion. Sodium ion has 1 plus charge, ammonium ion has 1 plus charge. So valency of sodium is +1, ammonium is +1, and sulfate ion has -2 charge on it. So valency of this sulfate ion is -2. When ion is formed by losing electrons, then its valency is called positive, and when atom gains electrons, its valency is negative. For example, valency of chlorine is -1 because chlorine gains 1 electron to get the stable structure of argon. Okay, thank you. In next video I will explain the process writing chemical formula.